All right, yo, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
Episode
Ready to be accountable.
I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
And we're always joined by the world's greatest producer.
AUDIBLE. Hi, guys.
Yo, got Big Rip behind the camera.
Ricky! He shot that nigga.
What the fuck is up, people?
What's
How's
going
everybody
on?
doing? How's y'all weeks been since last week? How's everybody's energy, all that shit?
Hey, man, it's been beautiful, man.
Okay.
It's been beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm enjoying the ride.
Beautiful is a good word.
Yeah.
I love beautiful.
What about you, Ratchet Hippie?
Oh, hi guys. My week has been good. I did not know. Okay, look. I feel really slow saying this, but I didn't know that like Kindle had an app for iPhone, so that way you could turn your iPhone into a Kindle. I thought you actually had to buy a Kindle. I thought Kindle software was only available on Kindles. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. But anyway, I was going on Facebook or something, and then I seen this book that I was interested in, and I wanted to actually read it and not listen to it. So I was going online to look for free, like places that basically like free libraries online where you can like rent books or whatever and like read them, but on your phone. And then like the Kindle app came up in my app store, and I was like, son of a bitch. So I downloaded the Kindle app store, the Kindle app, and then I've been reading.
Get your read on. That's what I'm talking about. Get your read on. Got to goddamn read. Stay around some women that read, not just ones who know the menu for Juicy Crab.
Facts.
And
I'm
know the
weak.
night. Yeah. You got to get around some women who
It'd be nice to
read.
be around men who read. When's the last time y'all read a book?
I listen to ebooks. Now,
Okay.
I'm not a very heavy reader. I can read, obviously. I've read numerous times on here, but I'm not a like active reader like that. But reading has been one of my goals for this year, so I have been listening to ebooks on Audible.
What's the last book you listened to?
It's one my baby got me listening to, and we are listening to. It's more on entrepreneurship, and I can't remember the exact name of it. I can give it to you real quick. There we go, Audible right there. Look at that.
It's not that.
Look at that. It is called Profit First. That is
Profit
my
First.
latest. It is by Mike McCalskey.
Mike McCallowitz.
Not want to.
I know that dude.
Okay,
He did
thank you.
the toilet paper entrepreneur.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm reading Profit First. That is what I'm on.
Shout out to
Chapter 4.
Audible. Shout out to Audible.
Out to Audible. If you don't like reading, Audible is the next step to get into it, man. Real shit. All the intelligence and different words and word patterns
Right.
and shit.
And see, here's the thing in
books.
regards to books. It's like you don't have to just listen or read like nonfiction or like historical or like to be able to boost your vocabulary, because the amount of words that you come across in a fantasy or a thriller or a mystery book, it's astronomical. Like the first time that I heard the word muse, well, not heard it but read it, it was in a Nora Roberts book, because she likes saying that she likes writing that word, and moot, like M-U-T-E, like she loves saying that word, or writing that word, and I had no idea what it was, and of course it made me look up what the word was, because she uses
You've
it
seen it
all
so many times.
Yes,
Yeah.
I caught the pattern. She uses it all the time. But anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
take
you
over.
good. No, it is perfectly fine. But that's the last book I'm actively reading. What about you, bro? You got any books you read, or you on nigga time?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I read that.
Rich Dad Poor Dad was a good one.
I read that in jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gangster.
Yep.
That is a good book. You know what I heard?
This is my
that-
second time. I've been rereading it.
You know what I heard is a good book to read as well is The Four Agreements. That's a good book. That's a good book. And The Alchemist. The Alchemist is an amazing
have I read
book.
that? Or I don't remember. I can't remember. But I'm
just giving y'all books
reading.
suggestions.
Yeah. No,
Let's get into your read.
I want to
man.
go get a library card and go get like books.
Let me tell you something. I love the library. I fucking love the library. I love the way libraries smell. I love library
Yeah.
books.
Books came into
I
play
keep
when
telling.
books for me came into play when I left my my people's house to go to my mama. And my mama was an avid reader, but she loved them like sexual books.
Yeah.
What that Zane collection?
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay, let me tell you something. You have. Let me tell you something. If you are black and a woman, you haven't made it past 20 without reading the coldest winter ever. Please, that is a rite of passage for us.
My mama had the collections. So, and my mama would have these moments. You come in the house, she be sitting in the living room with the book.
Okay.
No TV on.
Yeah, my mama loved to read too.
And then sometimes I seen her when I came around, cause my little brother was with her the whole time. So he had time to read. So it's like, you get into it.
Yeah.
My mama definitely loved reading, so I definitely. And then my grandmama, she got a whole library in the house.
That's why I think I like dealing with
I definitely want to have a library in my house. That is a goal of mine.
Library.
I'd rather have one TV in my house.
That's a goal of mine to have a library.
No, like one TV, family room.
Okay, so listen. Since I was a little girl, okay, so my favorite Disney princess, if you guys don't know, my favorite Disney princess is Belle. Because she was smart and she was ostracized for wanting to read fucking books and not wanting to be with, poor Belle. She did have, Stockholm syndrome later on, but that's neither here nor there. I loved her because she was smart, what I'm saying? And she liked reading books and I liked reading books and that was okay.
Right.
And so since then, I have always had the fantasy of in my house, I would like to have a library or a dedicated room, which would be my library, right?
Facts.
And I want the shelf that you have, then you have to have the ladder and it goes around.
Yeah, that's what I really want.
I want that so fucking
and
bad.
And I said, that's how I want mine to map out how you knew I was reading these books. The ones I read, I left them all stacked up on the floor, but I still got ass of them going.
And then I want that room because I want like floor to ceiling windows in that room because I want nothing but like natural light. Oh my God. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then I want like big,
I fuck with that.
comfy, like fat ass like furniture in there.
Yeah. Real comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
I feel you, man. Talk about and shit don't make sense. That's gonna push us into our bullshit of the week, nigga. Yo.
Rocky. I just think they all need to die.
Why the fuck you lying?
You on some bullshit.
Shit
Boy.
be making sense.
Shit don't make sense, nigga.
Never does.
Hey, now we're in the era of no honor amongst thieves, nigga. Even your mama can get it, nigga. Even if she down with it. Sean Kingston, bring your fat ass to the front. Fuck, nigga. I don't know.
Mr. Way Too Beautiful girl.
Oh my
Listen.
God, nigga. Look.
That's it.
Look, they have him suicidal. Now,
Fuck you, nigga.
what did he do? What did he do to his mama?
All right, so let me give y'all a whole synopsis. Sean Kingston and his mother were involved in an arrest incident that primarily revolved around financial dispute rather than criminal activity. Here's a timeline and the key to the relatives' events. In July 2022, reports surfaced that Sean Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, were involved in a legal dispute over unpaid bills. The legal issue was related to a significant debt Kingston owed to a jeweler, which led to a lawsuit. In August of 2022, Sean Kingston was ordered by a court to pay the debt. His failure to comply.
What it do, man? It's your boy C-Note, the short guy without short supply, man. Coming to tell y'all, hey, man, come tap in with us every Saturday at 11 a.m. Come on in, get in the conversation. Y'all could join this right here. Tap in, come join us. Come get in the conversation and the discussion. Come tell us about some discussions, what you want to talk about, what you want to do, what's going on in the life. This is Ready to Be Accountable. We are everywhere. So don't be square. Beat us there. You understand? At 11 a.m. every Saturday. Yeah, we up early, trying to get you righteous. Early, before the devil come get you. And yeah, man, be there.
With the court's orders regarding the payment scheduled heightened the tension. In October of 2022, the situation escalated when a warrant was issued for Kingston's arrest due to his non-compliance with the court's orders. The arrest warrant stemmed from the contempt of court for not paying the jeweler as ordered. November 2022. Reports confirmed that Sean Kingston and his mother were detained by authorities. The arrest was a result of the failure to settle the financial dispute and comply with the court's
How you get your mama
orders.
locked up?
In December of 2022,
What your mama got to do with this?
Sean Kingston managed to negotiate a payment plan which led to the suspension of the arrest warrant. However, the financial issues and the legal entanglements continued to affect his public image and financial standings. This was a timeline of what
All right,
him-
so it spanned from 2022.
I mean, it was all in 2022, from July to December of
Okay.
2022.
Okay.
Okay, so the way his mama got tied in because she was in it in the beginning. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Him and her
Right.
went in on it because
I bet
Man.
everything was in her name.
Well, it wasn't. It was in both of their names.
Yeah.
That's why they're both
Yeah.
caught up. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
Some
how
shit
you get
was.
your mama caught up?
Right.
That's fucked up.
No
What your
code.
What your mama raised you like?
No code. Or if his mama in on it,
She raised him like that.
nah, she could just be goddamn like getting her part that she played in it.
Yeah.
But again, even if she was in on it, a lot of it still finna stem back to you because you're the face of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You the
Like
name.
you the one who ain't paid the jeweler. You the one who got down kept bucking after court date after court date. Then got both of y'all arrested because she had co-signed for you.
But
type
you know
shit.
what? This isn't the first time that Sean Kingston's been in trouble for like not paying some shit.
Nah, it was an incident where it was a jet. Matter of fact, he was supposed to purchase a jet. Yeah, and goddamn, the jet people wanted a certain amount, and he wanted to give them like half in cash and then wire the other by next week. They was like, "That's cool, but you just ain't finna get the jet until that wire come through."
Right.
Like we'll take that payment and we'll hold it, and when the wire come through, then we'll turn over the keys type shit. Man, this nigga goddamn snatched all the shit back, then went online and started bashing them and some more shit, and then they had to come out and really tell what the story was and letting them know, like, no, we normally would not keep the vehicle, but due to his past and due to the things that we've heard about him, we decided to keep the vehicle
Right.
until full payment was here.
Right. That's only logical from a business
Exactly.
standpoint. Like, let's
Yeah,
be
Like,
real.
like, come on, bro. You know your name is dumb in these streets. You know these folks ain't going for it.
Boy, this nigga is a real trickster, bruh. I'm talking about, but again, the bullshit comes because, nigga, you got your mama tied up into
Yeah.
it.
Right.
You got your mama tied up into
Right.
it, nigga. And it's like, nigga, it's one thing if you don't bullshit.
You made your mama put her name on this for you.
Come on, man. Come
You feel
on,
me,
man.
Like,
Come on, dog.
so she trusted that you was gonna do it.
Right, and thinking that you probably did have the bread due to, you know, your song and everywhere you go, everybody know you, and all these rappers that give
Not
you
only that,
goddamn
just
credit
did-
and
you
shit.
just got some goddamn writing credit, like publishing credits for a song that was done that was, I don't know, I just recently, like it's a hot song that got a piece of him in it. So
Okay.
and he done astronomically right after that.
Well, shit, he need to learn how to pay. Cause goddamn it,
But
nigga.
I've heard every story I've heard from some years. Sean don't like this.
He sound like one of them African scammers. He came from the scammer side of Africa.
No, he's from
Or Jamaica or Kingston or wherever the hell he from.
I can't stand you for real.
He from one on, but they like to scam, nigga. And he from that side of it. He got the scamming DNA inside of him. And that's just fucked up because even though he is part of a different nationality, he the different nationality that damn. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Um,
You can hear it.
Okay. But yes, this is why you get bullshit, nigga. You should never get your people caught up in the bullshit that you do. This is why I tend to want to ride alone, be dolo when I do anything that I consider. If somebody else was to get in a situation with me, would I look at them some kind of way if they didn't handle it the way that I would think you should handle it? You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's a speeding ticket, you know what I'm saying? And certain people can make a speeding ticket like obstruction charge, resisting arrest, because they don't know how to conduct themselves with the police. You got some niggas so feared of the police, y'all get pulled over for speed. This nigga jittery and shit. So the police naturally gonna ask, hey, What you so damn nervous for? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, man, y'all always fucking with us. Nigga, now you done turned the fucking ticket into y'all arguing now.
Right.
And this shit finna go left.
Yeah, it's finna go.
You know what I'm saying?
All
So,
the way
nigga,
left,
I just tend not to have nobody with me. And this is why. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas like this, bro, everybody is not raised with morals, but everybody does have the number one rule of nature in their DNA, and that's self-preservation. And I can't goddamn rock with a nigga that's over self-preservated with not enough morals.
Like, come on. it's more
That
than
come
you
with
in this
time,
area.
that come with situations, that come with just proving who you are as a person. Right. And niggas like this will never get the time of day. Never get the time of day from me. I swear to God, bro. I just find it disgusting. I just
hear stuff here and there, but he ain't never been, my cup
He
of
ain't,
tea anyway.
yeah, he ain't no paymaster. He don't pay that shit.
Yeah, so I know
he don't pay.
I know he finessing bitches.
His ass probably pay for DoorDash,
Goodbye.
Uber Eats. Nigga pay for that. Nigga big as hell. But nigga, look, all that shit don't amount to anything moral wise, especially when you letting your mama take rap, and then she had to post bail once $160K.
Damn. So she can pay.
And you probably ain't pay that. Fuck, nigga. Probably made her go on her own bank account. I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's not.
For me, it's not appealing. I've never been a fan. This just puts you on the enemy list with the rest of these rap fuck niggas. So have a ball with that, sir. Have a ball with that, bro.
Never was on my radar.
Speaking of having a ball, bruh, this is.
Hey man, I don't know what can we like say he was wrong.
Well, it's kind of to me it's kind of it's very touchy because she was a victim before any of this started coming out. And for what we're going in today, we're talking about Cassie. We're talking about her alleged involvement with the abuse of Kim Porter. Bruh, I wanted to,
How can we look at this? Like,
I mean,
I've heard so many polar opposite sides of this story. Like I've heard like Kim hated her, and then I heard like Kim was trying to warn her. I've heard that she was complicit and some of the abuse towards Kim, making her do perform sexual acts on her, or watch sexual acts, vice versa. I've heard so many different stories in regards to what their alleged relationship was. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I can believe any of them to be like concrete facts, or like the truth. I think the only one that I could probably believe is the fact that she might have been forced into doing something, like abusive wise towards her under, Diddy's duress.
that I kind of that
I could believe.
kind of perspective.
That I could believe.
What if you was forced? But then again, what is force?
Doing something against
like
your
what-
will.
like
No,
what
but
we
what
s-
I mean is,
You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, let's be real. At the point that Diddy and Cassie was at, he was definitely a manipulative abuser at that point. Like she was, definitely in a cycle of domestic violence. And when that happens, like you're just scared for you. You're just trying to survive.
That kind of go back to your clip you sent to the group chat, where when brother was like, I can't remember his name, but he from the Corey Holcomb show, the 5150
Craig
show.
Smith.
Craig Smith. When Craig Smith was speaking on Cassie, and he was like, I'm tired of everybody buying into her victim narrative when I know firsthand that nigga, she was abusing the shit out of Kim Porter.
yeah.
Now this is what I'm getting from like all of the allegations that I'm hearing. Cassie played Young Miami to Kim Porter
Okay.
as to what Young Miami is playing to. I still haven't figured out that other bitch he was seeing with Young Miami.
Oh yeah, I believe she's like of Asian descent. But hold on, what can we think about the possibility of the fact of what if it was if I don't do this, he's going to do something worse to me?
I can believe that. I can believe
can
that,
see
but
that.
I believe also I can go for this too. I could believe also that it started with a decision. And what I mean by a decision, I mean something that was probably like non-life threatening at the beginning. I believe it was something like you can either go this way or go this way. You know what I'm saying? It may have came with some physical abuse. I'm not negating any of that. But all I'm saying is it was either you can stay in here or you can go. One of the two. And I believe because I'm all right, let's get into it because Cassie was 19 when the nigga first, you know what I'm saying, found her
still a young girl.
at the club and heard her song and all that shit. So I'm thinking like, bruh, you all right, at that time she's very impressionable. You know what I'm saying? She's still very undeveloped mind moving around. She wants to be in this goddamn business.
But I thought
You
she
know what
was
I'm
with Ryan
saying?
Leslie around that time too.
Or what? When she was 19?
I'm not
Because
sure.
he wrote her first album.
Possibly. I'm not sure. What I'm saying is I'm talking about the
How to
development of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the development of the whole thing. The development is she got caught when her brain was undeveloped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, again, I'm not trying to like desensitize what we saw, what she experienced.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it probably was one of the moments where it was like, all right, you can go this way and we can make you into the promises that we heard from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you, make you the biggest out here, make your career pop. You're going to be everywhere, whoop, whoop. Or if you don't goddamn suck this dick, if you don't goddamn make that bitch eat her pussy, you could just go back home to where the fuck you came from and keep singing in the clubs. I believe it was a decision like that that could have been, you know, like given at the time before it got real. What we seen
I
on
understand
camera,
what you're saying.
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I understand what you're saying.
And it's like I'm not saying that she was wrong for picking to follow her dreams at that time, but what I'm saying is it was just a decision. You know what I'm saying? And before it got to what we all seen, it was a decision where you could have just turned and went the other way and took a harder route.
Yeah,
Or,
but I think that you make it sound more probably logical than what it actually is. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go down those paths of, you know, manipulation and abuse, and you actually look at these kind of stories, you can see the breadcrumbing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're basically talking about. Like he was breadcrumbing her to see, you know, exactly how far she would go.
Yeah.
You know, and I could understand that.
kind of like Dan Schneider and all of them. Like we'll just see if you will go for it. If you do,
you know what I'm
then,
saying?
yeah.
But you have to understand not only the power that this man holds. Like this man holds a lot of power, and not even just in the sexual nature. Because think of all the people who knew about the abuse and didn't say shit. He wasn't sexually abusing all of them people, every single last one of them. But think about all that is power.
Yeah.
That is a power. You know what I'm saying? And so as somebody, as you guys just said, as impressionable, got with this man at 19, you know what I'm saying? Like this man is in this position of power. Like they think about the threats that he's also probably saying to her. It's not just you could lose your career. It's probably you could lose your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this man is, or your family. You know what I'm saying? This man is no stranger to, shooting and alleged murders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing new to him. So just imagine the type of shit that he's actually saying to her.
But all right, okay. And then let me get this right. After Kim Porter, didn't he go straight to J-Lo before he went to Cassie? Or how did that go?
I do not know the dating history of Diddy.
I think I want to say.
Let's see.
he
Google
went
is my
to
best friend.
J-Lo.
Huh?
He went to J-Lo after Kim Porter, right?
All right, let's see here.
Because if you, all I'm trying to pull up here is how long Cassie. Yo, what the fuck is going on? It is your dog. Rock it every Wednesday at 4:44. 4:44, 4:44, however you want to say it, y'all need to be ready for another drop Every Wednesday, we drop a new episode, bro. It is me. It is Short Guy. It is the world's greatest producer. It is always filmed by your dog, Ricky. Bro, we is here. 4:44 every Wednesday. Make sure y'all get over to the Ready to Be Accountable channel. Subscribe, put that notification bell on. Comment, interact, nigga. We be having some good conversation. Bro, 4:44 Wednesdays. Make sure y'all there. Ready to Be Accountable. Rock it. Was waiting.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Let's
You know what I'm
see if
saying?
I can find something here.
I don't know, but I know he did fuck with J-Lo.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely, because that was during the time of the shooting.
Yeah.
With Shine in
Yeah.
the club.
Yeah.
that was that. All right.
And why
so
J-Lo ain't nowhere near this shit?
Do you know her packages go to his house?
Man, all right.
Like when she go out of town?
Yeah.
okay, so Cassie was after J-Lo. They split in
Yeah.
2003, and then Cassie came.
Well,
But see, Cassie was 2007, so it was a while.
Yes.
It was 5 years. So it was J-Lo and then Cassie.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to think about all of this time that Cassie was around, being prepped, being groomed. We can call it what it is. Being groomed, like
Exactly what it is.
we talk about. You was from Kim Porter and allegedly was in on some of the abuse on Kim Porter. Then you stuck around through J-Lo and the shooting and all of that shit.
Well, no, she's after. She's after. J-Lo was before Cassie, so
That's
she
what
didn't
I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
He
all
been
right?
had Cassidy to the side.
That's right.
Grooming her,
right,
like-
because
Oh.
if she was allegedly in on the Kim Porter abuse, then she would have had to been around throughout J-Lo too, in the background. Like,
All right, so
okay.
let's see. Okay. So Kim Porter. So Diddy started dating Kim Porter in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
They were on again, off again until they split in 2007.
Okay.
That's when he started dating Cassie.
When did J-Lo come in?
J-Lo was in between 1999 and 2002.
Okay, so that was in between.
Right. So again, Kim Porter was on again, off again.
Okay,
so in the
got
off
you.
again time.
All
So
right,
it
cool.
was Kim Porter, then J-Lo. And then an off again time,
Okay, okay.
an off again time. And
Well,
so
that
then
makes
it was-
sense,
right.
yeah, because he could have
Then it
found
was
Cassie
back.
after that.
Then it was
And
back to Kim Porter.
Yeah.
And then in 2007, him and Kim Porter broke up, and he got with Cassie.
Cassie, right.
And then after he ended his relationship with Cassie,
Right.
he gets back with Kim Porter.
Wait, what?
What? You see? I just looked at you like what?
Hold
Let's
on,
see.
how he
Hold
get
on.
back with a dead bitch?
Well, no.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
she
Damn.
died in 2018. So they were on good terms. They were on good terms at the time. Well, according to this.
All right. Whoa, that's a lot. All right, so he
Yeah,
was fucking
so-
with Cassie.
Right.
I mean,
so-
he was fucking with Kim Porter on and off. In
Right.
between the on and off, he fucked with J-Lo.
right. And
All right.
Cassie.
All right, then
Cassie cook.
then him and Cassie started fucking around and then broke up.
No. Okay, so him and Kim started fucking around and then broke up. So him and Kim, so it was Kim, J-Lo, Kim, Cassie. And then Kim died.
Oh, see, you made it seem like it was Kim,
Oh,
J-Lo,
well, my
Kim,
bad.
Cassie, Kim.
My bad.
Oh, huh? How she?
My
Okay.
bad.
All right,
Excuse
cool.
All
that.
right. My bad.
Bet.
And then there was Sarah Chapman, who is Chance's mom.
Okay.
And then Lori Harvey, who got the fuck on.
She do what it
And then Young Miami.
Bro, Lori Harvey did both of them. The daddy and the son.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was gangster.
She was part of them Freakniks.
Mm-hmm.
She got freaked in. Damn, Lord, that's gonna be a story. when it come out.
Lori have a story.
so
Lord.
Diddy was first seen with Lori Harvey in July of 2019, but they never confirmed anything publicly.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were also rumored to have been dating her and Justin, but again, they never confirmed any of that. So they never confirmed
like
the
they
dating.
did. It sound like he did. They did.
Fuck you,
And all
man.
them niggas came out the woodwork when he did it. Like,
Alright.
what you feel me? Like, okay,
Alright.
they all confirmed it.
Yeah.
I'm talking every last nigga
yeah.
confirmed it. Like,
Man, look.
bleep, 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 bleep. I'm like, goddamn, shorty.
But all right,
Yeah.
so all right. Even past the abuse, right?
Right.
After Kim and all that, All right, how are we gonna look at this? Are we gonna look at it like if even though you were groomed up in an abusive way to be abusive, are we gonna excuse the alleged? We're gonna say alleged. Are we gonna excuse the alleged abuse that she performed on Kim? Because right now we all know the outlook on Cassie. She has to be like the America's poster child for a victim right now. Yeah. Like I don't think nobody can look at Cassie and not have some type of heart for what we seen and for what she has alleged. I'm not saying that. I don't know.
Okay, so here's my thing. Okay, so when this inevitably becomes a episode on Law and Order SVU, because that's what I was just thinking about. Like, if this was an episode of Law and Order SVU, would I have sympathy for the victim who ended up being the abuser as well? Do you have sympathy for a victim who, is an abuser? So that's basically how I broke it down to. I kind of tried to take Cassie out of it, like. Just in general, right. Would you have any type of sympathy towards someone who was forced into becoming an abuser?
Normally, no. But again, with me and
that video,
it's not even Cassie's situation. Is
so compelling.
What's his name? Jake from the Dan Snyder shit.
I love you.
The Dan Snyder shit.
Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake Bell.
Drake. And like his instance, I still say that whatever discipline is handed down due to your actions is still needed, but do I have a heart for him and understand where that behavior came from? Yes.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm asking. Like, are we still like? It's not the fact that we can't have a heart that she went through what she went through, but Drake still had to pay the price for what he did, and we know what he went through.
Yeah,
and his shit. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put one higher than the other, but walking into a courtroom and seeing all them motherfuckers on one side, and that motherfucker on the stand has sexually assaulted me. That.
So you mean we can do this?
That's just a whole nother like.
That's what that
like a whole nother weight. You know what I'm saying? But again, throughout both of these situations, Drake still had to pay for texting that young girl. She was still up underage. We understand what you went through, but it doesn't make it right. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get like, are we like if some of this shit comes out to be true? Because I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the Diddy shit, but the FBI didn't confirm that they have footage now of niggas being sexually assaulted and held against their will in Diddy house. So Lord knows what kind of footage they may have of Cassie out there maybe bringing the niggas food. Bringing them niggas water, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, not saying that she wasn't made this way by him.
Yeah.
But now do we have less sympathy for the people she victimized?
Right.
For the niggas who was actually held against her, and they like, nigga, I'm trying to go. I don't want no career. I don't want that, nigga. I want to go home to my family. And bitch, you got there bringing me. I don't want this shit. Give me my fucking key. Let me go.
Let me go home. Give me
like I'm thinking from that aspect. You know what I'm saying? How them niggas like they not feeling like Cassie a victim right now. No, I'm telling you.
That bitch a monster.
Like they looking at her as part of the problem. If all of this
start going down,
if all of this comes to have any relevance to it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like again, I believe, just like in Drake's case, it's not right. But, nigga, if you was brought up in them sick ways, it's going to be a matter of time before it start to live through you.
Right. If you ain't dealing with it.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And you was with this man 15 years. So, I'm not saying that, like, you came into this and wanted to participate in these sick-ass things. Yes, you were forced to stay here and do that. But again, it only takes the human brain 21 to 30 days to create a habit. When that habit is created, I mean, it's biological after that point. Like, it's going to show itself at some point. And again, I fuck with what people on the not so favorable side are saying, that yes, even though she was at times in these situations, there are people who are victims due to her.
Yeah.
There are people out here that are like, they are saying Kim Porter people hate her. Like, they don't care about none of this shit. They hate her.
So you already get stem from, she was a part of a lot of shit.
And that's where it comes in to get a little tricky. And where it get a little tricky to me. Because I'm like, you done already, all right, you got the bag, you know what I'm saying, from what you went through, which nobody's mad at. Now, even though it was a case where it was like supposed to be shut up, you know what I'm saying, pay you and shut up, you run the bell for the feds, they come in. Now they doing their thing. And now, you know what I'm saying?
Get caught up in some shit.
But she already is a witness for these folks. See, right?
Already know.
And by her being a witness,
I remember
we can give you immunity.
She had Kim Porter's phone.
All right.
They was like, Kim Porter gave it to her, but I feel like you took it.
All right, hey.
Now, you know, if you want to think about the grand scheme of things.
Cause see, what I'm thinking is she pulling a Kelsey. We gonna give you immunity for what you played in this, but you have to give us everything. You're a witness now. Mm-hmm. You like, bro, you're like, we need you. You already done got paid, but you know, once we go through these goddamn tapes, yes, you were abused, but once we see you goddamn strapping that other bitch down, holding this other nigga in the room, and you got the key on the outside.
But it look like you enjoying it.
I'm just saying, once we start figuring out, like, we can bring you back up. Oh, okay, you want to, all right, we thought so. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not saying that's how it went or even know for sure that's how it went. What I do know for sure, she's a witness. Yeah. I do know that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't no witness unless you got it all.
And it's kind of just like, damn. So, again, it's very lying because I can't snap how I would snap for somebody who wasn't victimized.
A lot of variables.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really go in because we know how she got here. But it doesn't matter how you got here, you're here.
I don't look, and I also don't think, because like I said, I know too for a little past, Cassie and Ryan Leslie was together, but Diddy was in the middle of that. You feel me? So
yeah, but again, it takes two.
You feel me?
It takes two. Not saying that he ain't get you like that, but you like that. Now you like it. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in this mode where freak offs, your body and like is used to freak offs every 45 days. You know what I'm saying? So whether you got in defense mode every 45 days or
it's a diagnosis. It's something.
It's like a state. It's called.
It's a name
It's like
for
state depend. It's almost a mirror of state dependency memory, and state dependency memory is almost like where like you have to get back high to remember what it is you thought of when you was high, or you got to get back drunk to remember what it is you thought of when you was drunk. That's state dependent. So like her body could be mirroring that. So like I say, around the 45-day mark, even if her body going like a defense mode where she tense up and all this shit, and you know what I'm saying, it gonna happen because nigga for the last 15 years, that was happening on day 45, freak off time, and that shit lasted 5 days, wherever y'all was.
Lit.
Like, your body is used to goddamn being up off the Tootsie. Like, your pussy probably don't goddamn come the same from the abusive sex that y'all was having. Now you got a man who really just trying to love on you and have regular sex, and your pussy ain't reacting the same.
My goodness.
Not again. I'm
sorry.
No, I get it. I get because it is. It's a very teetery subject because again we understand you were victimized.
Yeah.
We understand that. We
definitely.
have empathy towards that. But we are hearing these allegations, and if there are more people that felt like you but were in that position because of you, there has to be another discussion had. It just, I mean, again, like lawfully, there's nothing that can happen to you. You already did whatever by the law that could happen. You signed, you on their side, cool. Morality, the court of public opinion, we hold the option to have a conversation on how we view you going forward.
Facts.
That's just all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's
ugly. It might put a little stain on your name.
It might.
It might put a little stain on your name.
It might.
For that freedom, but freedom of every now you walk around, people got to look at you a little bit different now.
Yeah. Because don't think Kelsey got a do not think Kelsey got a clean name just because Tory is locked up.
No.
Nobody believes that this nigga did it, bro. So I mean, that's just that's the closest thing that I could compare it to. You know what I'm saying? To kind of give y'all like a image of that situation. But again, I don't know if it comes to be true. It'll have to be a deeper discussion had at that time for me. For me, it'll have to be a deeper discussion. You know what I'm saying? But moving right along to this section we got called Reddit and Weep. That is read by the world's greatest producer.
Am I the asshole for not... I'm sorry. Am I the asshole for not telling my children my sister and her husband's lifestyle is wrong?
I need to really hear the story.
Yeah.
My sister, Katie, married her high school sweetheart, John, as soon as they were old enough to do so. She went and studied medicine while he joined the Army. John finished his time in the Army around the time their first daughter was born. Because he was unemployed, Katie was still working. He stayed at home with the baby while she went straight back to work. Fast forward a few years, Katie is now a senior surgeon and head of her department. They've had a little boy and another little girl, and John still hasn't gone back to work. Because Katie makes more money and is in more than enough money for the family. I'll be honest, I don't approve of this. I am a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids, and while I don't think all women should be, I feel happiest being a mom and don't think I'd enjoy anything else. My husband loves providing for us, and I love taking care of all of them. I don't really care about gender roles, and I can't help but think John is taking advantage of her. He's very fit and able-bodied. He's a very fit and able-bodied man and learned a lot of skills in the Army, according to Katie. So there's no reason for him not to be working rather than putting all the financial burden on her. I don't have much respect for a man who lets a woman who's just given birth go straight back to work in a complex and physically, mentally demanding job, although her body as though her body already hasn't been through a lot. He could have just gotten a job a few months earlier and let her have some maternity leave so she could bond with her babies. We live quite close to them, and our kids go to the same school. My kids have started asking why Uncle John doesn't go to work like their dad. I had to explain that different people have different lifestyles, and we have to be kind and accept it. But I tell them that it isn't right and that their father should provide and protect for his family like their dad does. They also asked why John painted his nails. His daughter lets them paint his nails and makeup on them, and I don't find any problem with this. But I recognize society does, so I just said that he and the girls were just being silly. Unfortunately, this got back to their cousins, who told Katie, who phoned me and shouted, demanding that I keep my nose out of her business and saying that her children would not be playing with mine anymore. Oh, I'll admit that I shouldn't have said anything to the kids because they're too young to understand, but I told her that one day she would realize that I was right and that she was wasting her life on a man who was leeching off of her. She got even angrier and hung up and then blocked me on everything. So am I the asshole for not telling my children my sister and her husband's lifestyle is wrong?
Yep. Yeah, you the asshole.
See how them folk business.
You too nosy. You one of them bitches
They
that
seem
need
like
something to
they
do.
seem like that's they dynamics work.
That's what I was just finna say.
It seem like
it's
that
some
dynamics
people
work.
who don't mind that. There are a thing called stay at home dads now.
There are.
Yeah.
Like,
And maybe
we may not
he's
like
better
it, we
with
may
the
not
kids.
agree, but it is.
Maybe he's the one better with the kids.
Facts.
It could be. Their dynamic is their dynamic. I agree. Stay the fuck out of my
Their kids
business.
might be thriving because
Right, like
what
this
the
bitch
fuck?
is a whole surgeon. She ain't got
The fuck?
She does not have
She
time
chose
to
this.
come home and deal with
Exactly.
these fucking
Look.
kids.
And the only thing I might side with her with would be like the maternity leave.
Yeah.
Just personally. But again, if they were cool with it, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
Why are you now getting mad and you're internalizing something that your sister is completely happy with?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta think about it. Her sister is a surgeon.
Right.
That's demanding.
As
Somebody
fuck.
needs to be at home.
Yes, at home.
Somebody
and
needs
why
to be
wouldn't you
at
want it to
home.
be an parent instead of like a nanny or
Exactly.
taking it to a babysitter or something?
fuck?
When you have an able-bodied
It sound like you feel some type of way
parent,
about your
he
sister.
can parent his own children. How about that?
And don't think that
I
that
know
is
it
not a
sound
job in itself.
Because it is.
If you think
It
that,
sound
all
like
right.
you feel some type of way about her life choices because
Yeah.
So why is it okay for you to be a stay-at-home mom, but it's not okay for him to be a stay-at-home dad?
Thank you.
Because y'all want the same thing for your children, right?
Yep.
You
You
want them to
should.
grow up in a two-parent household, with financially stable, somebody caring. You know what I'm saying? So what makes you think that he's not providing and protecting?
And
Because
you the asshole.
he's definitely protecting his children.
And you the
not
asshole
only
for
that,
even spewing that shit.
from how you talking, I'm hearing you never heard her complain about her man either.
Exactly. You have.
And what do you know? Like,
It's- that's
talking
what
about
it sound
providing.
like.
If he went to the army and served his time, that means he gets access to the GI Bill, which means that his kids could go to college for free.
Well, not
Through
only that,
him.
If
Yeah.
he fit, like
Not her.
He's probably still getting a check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do I need to go to work for?
Exactly. We stuck in
You
this
don't stay out our
society that
business.
goddamn
Stay
is
out our
money
business.
first. You gotta get the most, and y'all do this power couple and all of this extra shit. When some people just want to fucking live. Some people actually want to live their life and experience things with the people they love.
How many years he
The
did
fuck?
in the military?
I don't know. It just said that he was in the military and did.
It
their
don't
time.
matter that nigga did 4. He
Right.
did his fucking
Right.
time.
That's a
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
4
He
years.
did
That's
his
it. I
time.
did my time.
Like, bruh, what? I can't stand females like that, because if her sister did not have a strong mind and was easily manipulated by what close people around her friends thought, she would probably fuck up on a good situation that she's okay with. Shit, like, they would really trick her into thinking that, damn, I'm in a bad situation.
Sis got boundaries.
Yeah.
Yes,
Blocked with
which
your own sister.
everybody
Bitch,
should
don't you
have.
dare talk about my husband like that. Bitch.
I love
Blocked.
it. I love it.
I wish you would talk about my husband like that
fucking love
again.
it.
Blocked.
And you think
How
my
dare you?
kids
Don't
are
say
finna
nothing
be
about
around there to lower
so
their
you can
IQ
talk
with
about
that
my
shit?
husband.
Facts.
You want to talk about their father? Blocked. You about to
Crazy
talk about
as fuck,
No.
He ain't
man.
finna fuck up what I got. We got. at
You
home.
about to talk about my
Crazy
kids,
as fuck,
Dad.
bro. These
That's-
bitches is
I
delusional,
applaud the
dog.
sister for that. Like, hey,
Yeah,
man,
that
get
is
the
that
fuck
is
on with
it. That
shit,
is
man.
very. That's a very
Like,
good
like,
point.
clearly,
Yes.
you're not minding your business. Cause
That's a very good
You got
point.
too much time on your hands.
Yes,
That's what it sound
way
like.
too much.
You got a little too much time on.
Maybe you go to goddamn school and learn how to
Maybe-
work on some shit.
Well, I'm about to say maybe she should take pointers from him because he has too much time. I mean, she has too much time on her hands, and he's busy. He doesn't have time
he's
to
with
do
the
that
kids.
fuck shit that she's doing.
Thank
Be
you.
like, you know what, your sister.
Who really is actually paying attention to the kids?
Hey, how you
'Cause
know
he
still-
full-time
also-
just like you.
also
Right.
this, how you don't know his
His
money
daughter's
pay all the
having an
bills?
amazing relationship with him.
Come on, man.
He is secure enough in his masculinity that he can get his nails painted
Thank
by his
you.
daughters.
Hello.
And wear it out. Yep, my daughters did this. Real
Hello.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
real
you,
shit.
man. And I dare anybody to say anything. Knock the fuck
they
out
be
you.
rich off this.
Straight up.
Yeah. You see me?
They
Straight
talented than a motherfucker.
Hey, you talking about, man, these folk, bro, I swear to God, bro, people like this, bitches like this, that fuck up, like, that's a home wrecker.
Yes.
You ain't gotta
Those are
fuck
real
a
home-
nigga to be a home
Yes.
wrecker, bro.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
a fucking home wrecker, bitch. Mind your fucking business when it comes to that shit,
Facts.
bro. This nigga is not abusing her. She's not she's not coming complaining, talking about, oh, he's using me. No, they have an agreement. Which a lot of y'all need to understand. That's what needs to be held to make y'all relationship stronger. An agreement. Something that y'all come and talk about.
Let me say something real quick while she's talking about maternity leave. Not all women want maternity leave. I know someone who literally came back to work 2 weeks. Like she wanted to come back to work 2 weeks later. But here, let's just talk about something real quick. Do you understand the amount of trust and love and security that you have to have within another person to want to leave your infant child in their care? I don't give a fuck who it is. If you are a mother who has just given birth, if you have enough trust in someone to be like, I really want to go back to work and I trust that you will take the best care of my newborn baby. Do you understand how much power do you understand how much trust that takes? There are some women who can't like stay a couple of hours without their kid and they're fucking 15 months old. Like we've never spent a night alone or a nights apart ever. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It really be weighing on them. So I know a few women.
And then on top of that, to have a taxing job. So I'm a surgeon. So that means that I know for a fact that my kids are okay. Because that's something I ain't got to worry about. That is something that you could you imagine having to worry about the safety and security of your children while performing surgery?
Okay. Everything around there is dead.
Wow.
Right.
Look,
wow.
Come on,
that's one
man.
of them. You pick
like
your right
you should
partner.
be applauding this man.
Thank you.
Wow, you really, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad that my sister has a husband like you that she can depend on to be able to go back to work because she wants to.
Yes. It's not like
right, you know what I'm saying?
Agreement to do what she needs to do
because
you went to medical school,
right? And then on top of that, like she's a doctor. I know that they have a healthy maternity leave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that she planned for each and every one of her fucking kids. I'm sure they planned and financially for each and every one of their fucking kids. It's like, can we do this? Yep. How long do I want to take off? Well, we can feasibly take this amount off, but I don't want to take that fucking long. This is how much I got. Well, then I got you, babe.
If I feel good in this amount of time, I'll be going back then. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Let me do my little. I don't want to miss out on my mojo.
You know what I'm saying?
I became this was my dream.
Everything they be worried about what people gonna say.
Her sister is a boss ass bitch.
Yes,
she got 4 kids, a husband, and a motherfucking lead surgeon. That's a boss ass bitch.
Come on, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, this is what it look like when you focus in on what you got going on. Like, they're not worried about what the next bitch got going on. Not worried about what your sister. She focused on her nucleus and her family.
Right.
That's why they can operate like that. That's why the dynamic could to the public seem switch, but it works. It works, nigga. The nigga is happy. His kids are healthy and know him and have a relationship. It's not like the nigga just around here goddamn smoking weed and sleeping all fucking day.
And clearly she hasn't lost no respect for him because she came to check you.
Fuck you mean?
What is you doing?
Say another motherfucking thing and see how long it be before you see me at another reunion.
You think I give a damn about y'all?
Keep playing, man.
I'm up.
And see, that's how you know he a good man.
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm up. You
like,
stuck.
You know he good. You got to go. Bye,
bro,
sis.
I'm telling you, bro. Fuck that.
It's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, better hone in on yours. Keep it like that, bro. Ain't nothing perfect, but nigga, it's yours, and you better make the best of it. I swear to God. Swear to God, you picked it, nigga. Just like we picked this pimperation.
Yeah,
man.
It's C-Note, the short guy without short supply. This is the Pimpspiration of the week. On guard now.
You feel me?
Right. Hey, man, this Pimpspiration kind of go with that week. You know, man, listen here, man. I heard this old Jew come to me. He was like, hey, man, don't even worry about the enemy. Don't even worry about the enemy. It's the enemy. You know that. Be worried about the person next to you.
Okay.
Oh.
They're willing.
Facts. Because you know the enemy is the enemy.
Yeah. They're willing to destroy you for the enemy.
Or for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But to show the enemy.
Listen.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, they your enemy. See, your sister calling your phone with that, but bitch, what you got going on? Why are you talking to my kids? Like, see, look at that. Nah, you ain't never think this person would do you like that. See, man.
But just in case, them boundaries here.
Here you go.
Just in case, them boundaries are here.
You stepped over
what you won't do.
But you're going to step back. We're going to close that door right there. And we ain't got to do this ever again.
Listen.
Ever.
I love you from over here. I'm cool.
Trying to tell you.
Listen here, I'm already not seeing y'all half of the time anyway.
Listen, I'm
You
busy.
feel me? I'm busy.
Right, big busy.
Okay.
You feel me? Go find you something to do.
I'm trying
feel
to
me?
tell you.
Well, man, you know that's been the inspiration of the week for these geeks who will never be unique and these hoes who can't seem to get off that pole, man.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. We'll see you next week.
Vroom, 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 vroom.